So we have here actually both Fil and Sukhayanti, Mataji. We are sitting actually in Srila Prabhupada's room at the Toronto Temple here in the province of Ontario, Canada. And actually these two devotees are involved in some project, and would like to hear about what you're all doing, actually. Maybe you can give a little intro and mention what you're doing now, and also of interest for our devotees, how you got into that. Some training was there, I think, and whatnot. So you can maybe share whatever, you can start possibly.
Well, the name of our project is Govardhan Farms, and we've established it just earlier on this year in January of 2015. And we're working 4 acres of land and growing a variety of vegetables and distributing these vegetables to devotees of our community here in Brampton, Toronto, and Scarborough. And then eventually we'll reach out to others. But for this year we're focusing on that. And with whatever money that we can make from these vegetables, it's going to go into purchasing cows and providing them with nice food to eat, and just showing how to protect cows, and eventually have it into milk as well for devotees and non-devotees alike. So, and anything else there.
Yeah.
At the same time, we're also registering a charity organization in Canada, which will be dedicated for cow protection. And we're entitled at ISKCON Govinda's Herd.
What's the name again?
ISKCON Govinda's Herd.
Herd.
Yeah.
Okay.
Govinda's Herd.
Have you heard? Govinda's Herd. Okay. Yeah.
So the idea of the charity organization is that whatever profit we might make or whatever donations will come into the charity organization, that it will all go to the cows and the bulls.
Okay.
And our business, Govardhan's Farms, is to sustain ourselves as a family. So we're kind of trying to separate it. We want to be able to live on the land, be able to support ourselves, but at the same time have a different entity, a charity organization that will be just for the cows and not for us in any way.
Okay.
So that is why we decided to kind of do these 2 projects alongside but separately.
Okay.
Krishna Murari Shri Krishna Murari Krishna Murari Shri Krishna Murari.
It's a little unusual, possibly, to see a young couple like you taking up something of this nature. How did this all happen, so to speak?
Just tired of the city. I've worked in the city all my life, and just feel that there's more to life than just working in the city. And I've just always felt more of a connection to living in the country and just doing something more meaningful.
You've done it before?
No, not much. I've always felt that that's what I wanted to do. So I moved out of the city few years back and went onto a horse farm and started taking care of horses and just felt the connection there. It just hit me right up front. And then discovering ISKCON movement and finding out about Srila Prabhupada's desire for us to live on the land and take care of the cows just totally makes sense to us as a couple. And being married and wanting to raise children, we just figured that the city is just not the place to do it to begin with. So living a more sattvic life in the country.
Krishna Murari, Krishna Murari, Shri Krishna Murari, Krishna Murari, Shri Krishna Murari.
You took some time out to get your feet wet.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure.
In July 2014, Phil moved to the ISKCON farm in West Virginia, which is run by Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada and his wife Jaya Devi. And I was still at school at the time, so he already went there and started his training with cows. And I joined in August. And we just lived there. We were taking care of the cows. Phil was mainly with Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada, constantly with him. Wherever he goes, he was by his side and learning a lot just by being in his presence.
Yes.
And of course, by taking care of the cows every morning. I was more with Chaya Devi, learning more about the administrative part of running a cow protection project. Theirs is a very successful one. She has been very successful in promoting it and making it a very personal kind of organization where they have very good contact with their donors. So I could learn a lot about that. And during our stay there, just a little bit after I arrived, we rescued 8 calves from the auction barn from being sent to slaughter. So daily we would feed them because their mothers were not present.
I saw some photos.
Yeah. We would feed them morning and evening and developed a very close, very intimate relationship.
You became their mother.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I actually had the great fortune of going back to New Vrindavan 2 weeks ago. And I went to see the cows.
Okay.
And it was just a very beautiful and emotional.
Yeah.
And I really do feel like their mother, and I developed a very close relationship. So it was nice to see them and some of the other members of the herd at ISKCON. So we gained a lot. We really, by serving the cows for just half a
6
year,
months,
we gained. We became very much purified. We started seeing things in a different way. We stopped consuming commercial dairy, and we only consume ahimsa milk now. We just feel that our lives is incomplete without the presence of the cow.
Yes, it is.
And it was just due to this short period of being so close to the cow and serving the cows.
Now we're speaking about the cow, but also the bull.
Yeah.
We got the chance to learn how to train the bull, how to engage the bull in his dharma, which is to help us with cultivating the land, to grow vegetables, fruits, and grains. So we got some nice training with that. And it just seems like our desire to find that connection with the land and with the cows was just totally fulfilled by Krishna. And
yes.
Thanks to ISKCON, we got that chance, and now we're actually able to take that training and live our lives out.
Yeah. And we were discussing a little bit about some upcoming plans that you have and maybe vision a little bit, for example, for Ontario, and that also connected with this Surabi campaign that we're trying to promote. As a matter of fact, we requested you to, and you very kindly accepted also to be our coordinator here for the province of Ontario. How do you think we can move forward in terms of implementing Srila Prabhupada's mission of getting people more back to nature, both spiritual nature and our material nature in terms of land and cows?
I'll just say a little something. I find that the best way is just, well, for us anyways, just to keep doing what we're doing. Show by example that living out in the country, cultivating the land, being close to the cows is not a scary thing. And it's something that everyone should at least come out to try. Giving people the outlet to come and see what it's all about. Yes. And at the same time, holding seminars and educating others about how important this is. And I mean, we were searching for it, we found it, and we really see how truly important it is. And for spiritual life, it makes it so much easier too, because you're surrounded by nature. It's so much easier to chant Hare Krishna.
Yes.
So that's kind of my take on it.
To add to that, we're already seeing that it's happening, because now that we started our farming operation and we are telling devotees we are doing this, devotees have started to actually come and help us, volunteer their time, drive an hour and a half each way just to weed.
Yeah.
And they're enjoying it. They're being engaged in service. They're being engaged in working the land.
Yes.
And so they're starting to experience this. And so I feel that just by that, just by devotees starting to be engaged, to have a place to go and be engaged, they will feel more the connection and maybe the desire to also join. They will see it's possible. By us starting this, we might be able to provide an opportunity for others.
Yes.
So I think it's just a matter, like Phil said, just keep on doing, and naturally devotees will be drawn. They will naturally see there is a place, it exists. And it's already happening.
And it's really nice now that we've started doing what we're doing, it's like not only are the devotees coming to, just this campaign, this wonderful campaign, the Sri Surabi campaign. I mean, just being a part of this now, which is being spread globally, is huge. It's something that we're very proud of.
It's just connected. We feel like, okay, we're doing it here.
And we're not alone.
Yeah, correct.
We're part of
a whole global network, right?
It's really nice. It's really, really nice.
We feel connected to ISKCON in that way. And we very much wanted to be in the ISKCON project, even though we're running it. It's dedicated for Srila Prabhupada's. It's done for Srila Prabhupada's pleasure. It is for the movement.
Very good. And you have give a little plug for your newsletter, maybe? Or website, can you tell us?
What, sorry?
Website and newsletter plug?
You have a newsletter, I hear.
Yeah. So our goal is to print 2 issues per year, one in the summer in June and the other one in December.
Okay.
And the newsletter is basically an opportunity for us to present what we're doing and also present the philosophy behind what we're doing. So the newsletter will always include 2 articles. One will be dedicated for cow protection, the other one will be dedicated to organic vegetable growing, fruit growing, working the land.
Okay.
And then an article or 2 about updates about what we have been accomplishing so far.
What is the name of your newsletter and how can one get a hold of it?
The name of the newsletter is Govardhan Farms, the name of our operation. And in order to get a hold of it, you just have to go to our website, govardhanfarms.ca.
Okay.
And there you will be able to find a link to a form where you fill up your information, your address, and we'll send you a free copy each time it's published.
Yeah. Any last minute message or word of advice possibly to devotees in our cities who might be hearing your conversation and thinking about Varnashram-based projects, any small little something you might like to tell?
To not be afraid. Don't be afraid. It's wonderful. It's really nice being out in the country. It's nice getting away from the city. No one says you have to throw away the city life. Just come visit. Come spend a day with us and you'll be hooked. And you'll see how nice it is to be connected to the land. How nice it is to not hear all these disturbances going around you at all times.
Right.
And how nice it is to be connected to Mother Cow, you know, who supplies us with so much opulence.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
don't be afraid. Just
We didn't have anything when we started. We didn't know what we're doing. We just decided we had a desire and we wanted to do it, and we said we're going for it.
Okay.
And so things manifest. When you have a desire to serve Krishna, things manifest, and we're seeing it in our lives. So if people really have, a devotee really has the desire to feel connected to the land, to Mother Cow, if they want to be engaged in service, just go and do it. You will see that everything will manifest. Everything Krishna will provide, He will allow you.
Yes.
and that Krishna is a cowherd boy.
Right.
And he takes care of the cow, and we should be following that example.
Yeah. Krishna not only will take care of the cows, but he'll take care of the cowherd boys.
Yes.
And those who look after cows.
Yep. If the cow is happy, Krishna is happy, and if Krishna is happy, we're happy.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We are actually doing in America, in our new Vrindavan, we are maintaining cows there, protecting cows, because cow protection is one of the items for Krishna consciousness people.
Krishna Murari.